Hey, what's happening, guys? If you watched the video from yesterday, the Slow Boat from China episode number 19, then you got to see this guy here, this capacitive touch sensor, which is labeled HW138, but you're not going to find anything under that. However, if you search TPP Tango Papa Papa 244, you'll find a great deal of information about it. And we're going to talk about some of that today. But here's a simple demonstration. I have it connected to the Arduino. This is a Arduino Nano. Here's our 5 volts. And then the out 1, out 2, out 3, and out 4 are coming over here to pins digital 9 through 12. And then we have our outputs here, these 3mm LEDs with 330 ohm resistors on them. They go to pins digital 2 through digital 5. And finally, digital pin 7 over here, we have a buzzer. So the way I have this thing programmed is if you press button 1, you get 1 LED and a tone of 1 kilohertz. If you press button 2, you get a tone of 1100 kilohertz and 2 LEDs. 3, you get 3 LEDs and a tone of 1200 kilohertz. And 4, you get all the LEDs and a tone of 1300 kilohertz. Now, this little TTP224 sensor is capable of some different functions if we solder some pins in here, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. But as you look now, this stays on as long as I hold it. And if I do more than one, we get more than one, and you can hear that in the tone. Well, if you ever had a dial-up modem, that kind of sounds familiar to you. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the way this thing is set up now, these buttons will stay on as long as you hold them. But if we take a look here, maybe I can zoom in. Yeah. And you can see down here we have something labeled toggle. Toggle will allow this to act as a momentary switch if we short it. And I'm not sure what these other ones are. I have to look them up. But there's one here for MOT, which is maximum time, maximum on time. And like, you can set it for like 16 seconds or 25 seconds or, whatever you want. This will just stay on as long as I want. However, one thing to be noted of, whoops, the, where's that? Focus. The toggle. The toggle takes preference over the maximum on time. So if you have this set for toggle and you touch it, you're going to get a pulse. Even if you have your on time set for, 25 seconds or whatever. I'll tell you what, let's go over to the computer and we'll take a look at the kind of data sheet for this little module. All right, let's go over there now. Okay, we're over here on the Instructables website. And this one is by a guy named True Road. So credit where credit is due. Thanks for writing us, True. Appreciate you. We just want to come down here and have a look at this right here. So we have our option table here. Toggle, OD, AHLB, active high, low, B. What would B be? Active, high, low. I'm not sure. Anyway, so if we leave them all open, which is where we're at right now, we are in direct mode. CMOS active low output. I don't think it's active low. I think that's active high. It's not open drain. Seems like it's this one. Who knows? Okay, over here we have this mod. Can't even speak. SM. Under the SM, if we leave SM open where we are now, we get multi-key mode. And if we take it to VSS, we get single key mode. And then here we have our maximum duration time. So yeah, you can have it set for it'll stay on for 2 minutes. Where we're at now, they're both open, which means it's infinite. And then here we have fast and low power mode. So if we short this one to VDD, we get fast mode. It is, in this case, open. So it's on low power mode. Let's go back to the device and put it on the oscilloscope. Let's look at the outputs. And then we can go from there. Okay. So here we are. We're still energized. So I'm going to take out pin 1 here. And I'm going to attach that to my oscilloscope. There's the ground. There's our connection. And let's swing up to the oscilloscope. We'll have a look at it. Yeah, it's going active high. Whoops. Sorry, always bumping the doggone camera. Let's go 1 volt. Yep, 2 volts it is. Now we'll set our trigger. We'll do a single trigger. And then we can come in here. Oh, look at that. We've got a little bounce there. I wasn't expecting that. Let's reset the trigger. Do that again. Ready? Okay, that's better. That's more along the lines of what I was expecting. All right, let's measure it. That's not what I want. I want cursors. I want time. There's number 1. Why'd you do that? Cursor. Now there's B. And I'm putting these right back to where we look like we're close to the straight line. And we've got almost 2 microseconds for our time there. Okay. Why don't we see if we can't short out the toggle pins there? Yeah, it does not seem to be doing it. One moment. Well, toggle doesn't mean what I think it means. I thought it meant it would just give a pulse. It does not. As you can see, I soldered some jumpers in there. And now Toggle means it stays on until you turn it off, which can be a useful feature. All right, I'm going to take the jumper off, but I don't think it's going to change. Remember, right now it's in a on until you turn it off mode. All right, jump. What did I do? All right, that's off now. As you can see, it's staying in the toggle mode. So now we're going to reset the power to it, and I think it'll be okay. There we go. So, yeah, there are some interesting features on there, but I bought this mainly to play with, and it's kind of fun to play with, so might see what else I can do. Might not. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Should I do more with it? If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe. Big thanks to all the patrons, and a big thanks to you guys for watching. That's it. I'm out. Peace.